Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
And this is now today's lineup.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Well, we're on the way. That has ended up in no man's land. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward.
Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Messi. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cavani out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great hit! Oh, it's there! The breakthrough strike! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Number 10.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Aktakolu. He has found a way through. Kirkchu. Now the finish! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
BENFICA after 16 minutes is
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Gets into some space. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Spread neatly. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Cavani. Well, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Benfica are looking to go forward now.
Benfica clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Aktokolu carries the ball down the right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Kokchu. That's a throw. And he was quick to react. Florentino Luis. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cavani stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's a promising build. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they've got their lead back!
The goal scorer after 38 minutes.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cavani. Hollingshead. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Moved on forwards.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's straight offside.
Two added minutes has been
Hollingshead.
indicated.
And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Barrero. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's Florentino Luis. Otamendi. Barrero.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kukçu, shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
They've played it short. Oh, what a pass! Turns and goes back. So it's going to be another corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. And that could set him on his way. That's tidy.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Barrero. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hollingshead. And here's Cavani. Messi. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. Kukçu. Aktokolu, who's set up one goal so far.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
It's a promising position.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Messi. Otamendi does really well to win the ball there. Florentino Luis. BENFICA finding their passes. That's been cut out, well played. With the finishing line very much in sight now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Great ball if he can get there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Florentino Luis. Antonio Silva. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And Barrero. Florentino Luis. Kukçu. He's in plenty of space here. He gets big. He will be livid with himself. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. I think we're just about done here.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Barrero fiddles it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.